Hello. Welcome back to Ratropolis. Well, I gotta rearrange my desk. I gotta move you closer. There we go. We're Builder today. Let's get into it, shall we? Hope you're doing well today. I gotta warn you, windows are open. You can probably... the birds aren't too loud. However, you may hear some screaming. I think my neighbors are having a birthday party for their kid. There's a lot of cars over there. There's been screaming for the last 3 hours. I was kind of trying to wait it out, but it's 6 p.m. and they're still going, riding their dirt bikes around and, whatever people do for fun. Whoa, this is different. Hold on. Let me look at the patch notes. Where is it? Builder now starts with Pike Rat instead of Militia. And the Builder Leader card mode Demolisher card added. Oh, so they added a new card to Builder Plus as well. That's cool. Pike Rat start I think is good. I think Pike Rat's a good starting pickup. We're on the coast here. Alright. I played this out to rent it, of course, the fire station. I hope you're doing well today, though. It is Saturday, moving in towards Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday for you. Just had to think about it. I'm a little off because of taking... My week is weird because I had to shift my recording and all of that, and I'm way behind on recording, and it's a whole thing. It's, I'm behind a lot. I have a lot of recording to do, but also I haven't been feeling the most motivated. Not really the most motivated. It's fine. I'm having fun with... Oh, starting with Pike Rat means that Fire Rat doesn't barbecue him. That's the big change there. I'm having fun with recording, but having a bunch of my recordings get corrupted felt pretty bad. And so, I'm behind and it's a whole ordeal. This house. We'll grab the wall if we can afford it, but I want the house. I'm mostly behind on Neon Abyss. I need to record 3 more episodes of that this week, and I am behind, basically. And, I'll probably be fine. I just have to spend an hour after every stream recording an episode. They're getting longer because I'm getting better at the game, so I'm getting through longer runs. Or maybe the runs they're giving me are just more powerful than runs in the past and I'm getting carried. One of the two options is correct. You decide for yourself. It's probably that I'm getting more broken runs and getting carried. But regardless, game's fun. I'm having fun with it. Probably going to switch up what I stream as well. I saw a question recently on one of the videos on if I'm planning on changing or streaming any different games. Or no, I think it was more towards the YouTube. Am I planning on playing anything more variety on YouTube? The answer is probably not. I think that even if I pivot off of Monster Train at this point for a full week, this is kind of gross. Crossbow Rat's interesting. I'm gonna start removals before I take money. I thought about picking money there, but removals are better. But basically, at this point with Monster Train, I don't want to play that farm, by the way. I have so many highlights ready to go from the stream that I can supply Monster Train highlights even if I go play something else for a few weeks, which I think I may. Donate a card, very nice. Very nice. I'm probably gonna play, because the Monster Train DLC was announced, of course. Probably gonna go play a little something else. Just honestly, just to get away from the game for a little bit. It's probably gonna be a good idea for myself to play something else for a little while. Talked about it in here recently on how I answer the same questions so often with Monster Train. Would be probably nice. It'd be nice going into the new DLC to just kind of be fresh off of it, right? And not have played it for the last 3 months straight. And I've been mixing it up with a little variety now that I'm starting to cool off on the game. When it first came out, I was playing it off stream. I was grinding a bunch of games because I was just really enjoying it. Now that I've more or less figured out the game, I feel like most of the runs are pretty standardized. At least the wins are. Oh, there's a lot I want to buy in that shop. I just need the money. Just kind of waiting, hoping I can afford it. I want to grab lumber mill and wall, basically, there. I want to get a wall out. We're going to try to expand swiftly. Second lumber mill is smart. I think 2 of these is really good, because with 2 lumber mills you get houses almost for free, which is a lot of money saved if you play a lot of houses. Which I'm not necessarily going to play a lot of houses, but we're going to play a decent amount. See if we can remember how to win on Builder Plus. I feel like I've mostly evened it out. Like, I think I can win. Hello? Cost 22 gold, but I can't play it? That card's a little buggy. Can't help but notice there's a few errors here and there with the lumber mill. The wall is good though. I like starting with Pike Rat a lot more. Feels a lot better than Militia to me. Arbalist. I think I will not pick Arbalist here because we already have the Crossbow Rat card. Feels like it's right to pick up a Rent upgrade. I'm gonna be using it a lot, I imagine. But yeah, early army feels a lot stronger with Pike Rat than with Militia. Oh, you can't rent rocks anymore, that's right, they fixed this. That was apparently a bug. And it is no longer in the game, which is fine. Probably gonna end up removing Fire Rat from this because Pike Rat Crossbow feels stronger and isn't dying off like Fire Rat will. And we're gonna just kind of expand outwards, try to build up money, and then when they offer us some good buildings, play the good buildings. Hopefully. Anything interesting with me today? Nah. I've been playing through StarCraft. I don't know if I talked about this. You may remember very recently I played through StarCraft 2, the entire campaign actually. I'm not going to grab the apartment because I want to remove Fire Rat and go down to 5 cards here. But I didn't actually play through the entire campaign. I did not play through Heart of the Swarm because I'm not a Zerg player, and Zerg kind of annoys me to play. However, they released a bunch of new achievements. I don't know what I have and have not talked about here on Ratropolis, so if you're hearing repeat conversation, just consider this an update instead of repeated conversation topic. Oh, this is new. For every 120 seconds, change adjacent buildings within 1 range into cards and add them to hand. Huh. That's interesting. How do you use this? I don't know, and I want to... I wonder if it turns itself away as well? I don't know. I want to grab this Earthquaker and just hold on to it for a while, and I'm going to grab the Ignite as well. These are cards to pick up for the future. Vine Launcher. Drawing Studio is also a good take here. We're going to probably want to expand... Interesting, right? Thinking about where I want to put that Earthquaker, I think I'm going to aim to expand twice on the right here, and then plant the Earthquaker in front of this wall. Because I like having 8 free space where I'm building a defensive hold, and then I like having the rock space. Because if you look closely, Builder Plus has actually made me look at how rocks spawn in this game. And if you look, they alternate. So this one has a rock, this one doesn't, this one will have a rock, and vice versa. So this one does not have a rock, this one should have a rock, or it might be, I don't remember exactly. Doomsdayer. This one does not, this one does. Oh god, Doomsdayer. Sorry, what was I saying? The world just ended. That's rough. I'm gonna take the money. I think we have an okay position for Doomsdayer here. I just need walls, really. I need walls and I want, like, Ballista and maybe a Trebuchet if they can swing it. There's a lot to pick up here, I suppose. But we want to, above all else, be ready for Weasel Barrels. We want to accommodate Weasel Barrels as well as we can. I guess Doomsdayer isn't that bad here. We have a strong army and it's going to make my army even stronger. I'm just gonna wait on the rent here, I guess. Yeah, army's pretty solid right now because of the Pike Rat. I really think the Pike Rat change was smart. Ruins, Builders Guild, and Guardian. No territory expansion is real sad there. Very unhappy about that. I think I'll upgrade Pike Rat. I think he's hanging in here for a while. Feels right. We don't have to worry about Doomsdayer right now. Or sorry, Weasel Barrels right now. Second fire station feels bad. Weasel Barrels can't spawn for another wave, so we have time. And I think we should have a merchant showing up after wave 10. Yeah, there he is. I don't actually remember when they show up, I just go by feel. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's wave 4, 7, 10, and I think it's every 3 waves, basically. I'd love to roll this to find better buildings, but I feel like I need this wall. And it goes on the left side here. Really sad I didn't find any territory expansion there. A territory expansion there. Oh, my mistake, I shouldn't have moved these boys. Drawing Studio is going to start fixing our lack of good defensive buildings problem here pretty soon. How's our army looking on this side? Actually not bad. Wow. Actually not terrible. 5 crossbows. I think that it's fine to expel them from the city here. Remodeling underwhelming. I wonder if I keep thinking about Demolisher here. I feel like as a card it would be really powerful if it removed itself as well, so you could use it to just like completely remodel the entire colony. I imagine it doesn't work that way, but I think it'd be cool if it did. Nothing is great here. I don't want any of these. I'm just gonna take the gold. I know I can take the ability, like the what was that? What was it? The repair, right? I could have picked repair, but I don't think repair is great here. Just rent every couple of seconds. Alright. Really not much going on though. I hope that you're doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. It's not a late night episode, so I'm not like at the end of my day full of all of the thoughts of the day. It is Weasel Barrels. Good preparation. Very scary enemy. Alright, Drawing Studio, what do you got? Second Earthquaker isn't bad. Just have 2 of them ready to go. Will be very powerful as soon as I figure out how we're setting up, which is probably like here for our defensive buildings and then here for our defensive buildings, so Earthquake here and here, ideally. We have a few to go. I need like 2 more walls, I think, and then it's okay. This market will help with that, I imagine. Watchtower, it's a start, but I really need this wall. I really, really want that wall, yeah. I want to get these Earthquakers in play fast. Swiftly, if you will. I think with the crossbows, I'm pretty sure we're okay against this boss. Yeah, and we're gonna lose a lot of Pike Rats, but I think we're okay. Because we're able to replay our army out pretty well. How is he alive? What? How is he alive here? In what universe does he live? Oh my god, he's actually 1 HP. That cost me so many units. Yeah, we got a territory expansion, and I'm gonna pick it. Arbalist again there. I think the volume is low enough that this isn't gonna blow out our ears yet, but soon it will. Okay, so after the right side took a beating like that, we're going to try to power forward with it here. I think the game would also benefit from... I can't take wave time down. I'm going to take the -10 population here. I think it's okay. I think the game would benefit from the ability to build 1 wall ahead, so I didn't have to power out so many walls to get there with this. However, maybe it's okay. Right side feels strong. Cloaking station is good here. Worker is not bad, but I just spent so much. I just gave away a lot of population. I'm a little worried about the worker pivot. It's not bad though, considering our defensive building plan right now is kind of doomed. This doesn't seem like it's the worst idea to just power out one side as defensive buildings and one side as workers. Population's a big limiting factor there though, and also money. Yeah, this side's really strong though. Oh no. Not more of this noise, please. No. No. My ears. It's fine. Not that bad. And now that we get one of these Earthquakers down, I think we start to look a lot better. The Ignite becomes more powerful. Everything starts to look a little bit better. And is this gonna actually cloak my... I think this cloaks my wall. Doesn't it? Right here. It's too close, yeah. We have to put it here, and I think it'll hit the Earthquaker. I guess we're about to learn. I'm pretty sure if the Earthquaker's just touching it, it's okay. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, it's okay. Solid. Don't need to make the oops, I've done it to myself once again mistake, right? You know the one. Rat in the Box and Vine Launcher are both okay. I feel like I have not enough space for Rat in the Box, and I don't like Vine Launcher very much, although I do think it's kind of cool once I realized that you get to increase its... Ooh, apartment. Nice. You get to increase its duration with increased, what's the word? Increased... defensive building damage is what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, making this shoot faster is good, however, I think we leave this broken for now. Although stacking them up is good for Earthquaker, so maybe we don't. Yeah, we don't. We leave this up. I feel really strong about this run. Like, I feel like we're pretty solid here. And as soon as they offer us... Ah! I feel like this run is awful. Everything is terrible. The world ends. I'll pick land tax. Why didn't I rent first? How sad. Okay, this is gonna be a good look at how we're feeling here. I should have gotten this wall repaired and got the Earthquaker out, but the plague stopped it. We're losing a lot of pikes here, but the boss is dead, and I think that we're okay. I'm a little concerned about Mr. 20, big Weasel Barrel Ender of Hope, but I think that we should be okay. 946 is good. I want to buff out this right, left side. Incorrect to call that the right side. Did I pick up a... I don't know if I have a wall in the deck or not. I'm gonna grab the library here, actually. Yeah. Could have picked up Recruiter, I guess. What unit would I have grabbed there? I did not have a wall. Now I have a wall. I'll grab a second Drawing Studio since we've whiffed a lot of Drawing Studio hits here. I'm still waiting. And I suppose we rent here. It's okay. Wall goes down. I think Drawing Studio becomes 1 of 3, which is, in my opinion, a little better. 1 of 3 hits instead of rolling the dice on 2 1 and 2s, or 1 of 2s. I like it a little more this way. Anything to increase, like a visit here or something like that? Maybe a water wheel for some work on the Earthquaker. We do want them to stack, like I said. Cloaking Station, good. Nothing else is better. Okay, like we have, it's weird to have the Earthquakers and nothing else in position here, but I'm not gonna complain, I suppose. Go to here. Alright, Drawing Studio. Flame Tower is pretty good. I was kind of hoping for Ballista, but I think Flame Tower is solid as well. Problem is it's gonna kind of kill my own units, I think. Catapult's really bad though. I'll go Flame Tower. I think it shouldn't kill my own units, maybe? Not really sure. If it does, if you die, you die. I think that's Ivan Drago in Rocky who says that one. This one isn't me intentionally saying it incorrectly either. That's just who I actually think it is. Pretty sure that's Ivan Drago. But every time I say Ivan Drago, I actually think of, oh yeah, the Harpoon boys just pull my guards into death there, of course. That's okay though, because like, the fire. Every time I talk about Ivan Drago though, which is very, very infrequently, I want to make sure that that is clear. Once again, I have... Why? Repair Machine and Repair Rat are both very good. I'm gonna grab Repair Rat here. But every time I talk about Ivan Drago, like I said, very rarely, I do end up thinking about professional StarCraft player Petite Drago. But I think he goes Drogo, not Drago, like Ivan. Take a Masonry here. No Ballistas makes me sad. And only one Trebuchet that I threw the game because I didn't have enough money for also makes me sad. How are we doing against the big weasel? I'm a little concerned still. 865, 962. I think that if we get enough repair rats, it's okay. Like, we'll just kill them through earthquakes, I suppose. But I don't necessarily like that plan. Blueprint here. Oh, Ballista. I think the Ballista should go here, and we leave the 2 space in case of Flame Tower, plus this way it knocks them back but leaves them in range. And Ballista came at a pretty good timing, considering it's boss time. I think we have a chance. If we had the Trebuchet, I'd tell you with 100% certainty we have this. I think that we have a chance. Then having the enemy stack or not stack from here on doesn't matter too much to me. Merchant. Holy shit, he fucking shakes the universe. Demolition is cool, but I don't know if I really like it here. Do I like Demolition here? I don't think I need the space. I think we powered out enough walls that we're okay. I want to roll and try to find... Yeah, none of this. Still worth it to roll. Looking for a Trebuchet there, among other options. Oh, his... Wow, he landed on the cloaking station and broke it. That is very unfortunate. Okay. Interesting thing to note about this boss, I suppose. You can just land on your building and break it. That's awkward. On the bright side, he can't be knocked back. And like I said, we have enough repair rats. I think we can just buy enough time here. I think. What am I renting? Well, maybe I'm not buying enough time here. Maybe I'm just about to die. Actually, I think I shouldn't rent that because I think there's a world where we can repair this in time because I think he moves relatively quickly. Indeed. And I just turn them around and hope that it's enough. And I think, again, I think we can just keep him here, right? Can't quite just keep him here, but we can come pretty close. And we can tank hits. If we had the Earthquaker in here, I think he would have died for sure. With ease. Hey, a Trebuchet. Alright, we're not gonna die. Oh, but he's shooting over the wall here. That's a little awkward. Lost all the repair rats, but we lived, and that's all that really matters, I suppose. I like going bounty here instead, because income is more of a problem than population at this point. And I don't really care about territory expansion. I don't hate huge construction. I don't love it either, but like it's reasonable. It doesn't take much for this card to pay for itself, but I'm gonna grab a second library here. Alright, market's available. We just need to rebuild on repair rats and play out these 2 very expensive buildings. Moat is good. Guess I could have picked up a design drawing as well, but Okay. Here we are. Pressing that button with no way to ever buy what it gives me. Of course. Crossbows are now useless. It's all about stacking up a mass of repair rats, I suppose. Could use some shooting ranges too. But yeah, there's a lot of cards to be removed here. If only I didn't destroy my fire station. Am I dead now? Nah, we'll live off of the Trebuchet, but it's a little awkward. Just need to build it. It's bad. It's very bad, but it's my own fault. I definitely could have won this, I think. I'm gonna stack this because you're supposed to. Trebuchet available. Get me out of here. I think if I had the Trebuchet earlier than I got it on this one, we would look a lot smoother here for one. Take the money here. and the moat away. It's interesting how hard a lot of your units fall off in this game mode. And I actually think it's going to be correct to not rent the fire station anymore with how this is looking. We need to buy enough time for Trebuchet at this point. 20 seconds we have to hold out for. I think we can. Just send some pike rats and some crossbows onto the chopping block here. Get an ignite here. Yeah, I can really remove almost all of the units in this deck at this point, I think. These guys are gonna hurt. Hopefully we bought enough time. We did. Only just. Just barely. It looks bad, but if we just limp to the end, we still get to the end, right? If we only just slide into the final boss, we still made it to the final boss, which means we still have a chance. But it's tough, I think. Plums, no thank you. I think it's too late for Lurker. Guardian might not be a bad idea to buy myself a little more time on the way to a victory here, but don't have any of these. Drawing Studio has. Another Masonry seems like the line here. I wish I could rent anything. Rent's really rough now that you can't rent rocks, I swear. Hard got way worse. Here, I have the moat, I should play it. Feels like the enemies on the coast shouldn't be affected by a moat, however, who am I to judge? Right. Enemies jumping our walls is going to be a persistent problem on this one, I imagine. I would buy a second repair rat. Would I buy a repair here? Nah, but I'll grab a wall. I should just grab walls to upgrade the main wall that we're going to be defending. I'm going to try and upgrade our harder section. And then once they're all in position, we drop the rock. It was ignited as well, so hopefully that's good enough. Rent that mode out, it's fine. It's okay. We're solidly, I would put this run solidly in the okay column here. Triple Masonry is doing a lot of heavy lifting for us. Wonder if this is upgrading incorrectly. No, it's good now. Fixed it. Good shit. Need more. I just need to mass out repair rats, right? If we can get enough of them, we'll win. I think enough of them is probably like 10 to 15. But they're also the enemies that jump the wall are going to be problematic. I'll need to... My man, what are you doing there? I will cease at once on this one. Landlord. Upgrade repair rat is the line here. Absolutely. My man. What on earth is he doing? I need to hold it. I have to hold it. I need to hit this guy. But I need to hit all of that guy. And there are 3 of them, it looks like, here. I guess we'll just hit 2 of them and hope that's enough. It's really awkward. Like, this enemy is really difficult for us to handle, I think. Maybe I needed to pick up Guardian just for this guy, but he's gonna punch right through all my repair rats, and I'm never gonna build that critical mass, right? I guess they died. Oh, and the crabs, too? God, fuck this map for this character. I gotta say, I really hate it here. It's really awful on this map, I swear. Crab throwers, units that jump your walls, like how am I ever building up on repair rat? The answer is I'm not, and the takeaway here is go repair machine, idiot. Not gonna survive, right? Yeah, go repair machine, don't go repair rat. You can't build up repair rats, you can build up on repair machine though. This is death, 100%. Trebuchet's broken, there's no out. Crazy. God, I hate the coast. It's funny, because like, I hate the coast, and I also hate the desert now. I think I just hate every map. They're all painful. This one was tough. I think that the coast is specifically very difficult for Builder Plus. I think that Scientist Plus is fine on this map, and I think the inverse is true, right? I think Scientist has trouble on desert, and Builder's fine on desert. But yeah, that's the end. Maybe we would have lived without Dooms there, I don't know. It's a bad roll, but it's really hard to see surviving when I'm planning on Repair Rat. Basically, we learned something from this, so it's not a total loss, right? You cannot plan around Repair Rat on this map because enemies jump the wall and enemies pull your units from behind. Something I didn't really think of, but, you know. Your walls can be as large as you want, but half of the not half, like 2 or 3 enemies on this map jump your walls, depending on how you want to cut it. I guess technically it's 4. Basically, this map hates backline. And so do I. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.